Most people don't know why Maruti completely stopped producing diesel cars. And right now, when ethanol is coming in everything, from your bike, car or chai, people are looking for alternatives. And they are all asking the same question. Why there are no entry-level diesel cars? That is exactly what I'm going to explain in this video. The story has two parts. Part 1 is in Germany. In 2009, a German guy looked out the window and thought for the second time,
Do we really need this many people?
and that's how Volkswagen decided that they would build a technology that can detect if a car is being tested in a lab or on the open road. And based on that, the car would change how much emission the car would show. They produced almost 11 million cars with that tech, which included Audi, Skoda, Porsche cars too. When they were caught in 2015, the result showed on the labs the cars were making emissions below the limit. But on road, those emissions crossed 40 times the limit. It was like finding out that cute girl can fart louder than a Royal Enfield 350. In the US, Europe and Germany, Volkswagen paid billions of dollars in fine and accepted the wrongdoing. But in India, they did not actually admit any wrongdoing and they only paid 100 crores in fine to the government, and none of it was actually paid to the consumer. This brings us to the part 2. What happened in India? Indian ARAI tested the cars in India and found those cars are actually making 5 to 9 times more emissions than actual limit. And you know shit hit the fan when Indians start talking about pollution, cause we would never tolerate such action. Back then, India was running on BS4 in major cities and BS3 in rest of the India. In this case, BS means Bharat Standard. Basically, these are some set of rules on emissions vehicles need to follow. Higher BS means stricter rules. Diesel was cheaper than petrol by 20 to 25 rupees because the government used to give subsidies for farmers and trucks. But car owners were taking most advantage of it. After the Volkswagen incident, India jumped straight from BS4 to BS6. They ignored BS5 like it was some question about mileage drop. BS6 mandated all diesel cars must be sold with a DPF, which is expensive, putting these in cheaper entry-level cars, meaning it will cost more. So automotive manufacturers completely skipped the diesel variants for entry-level cars. But there's still a problem. Other companies do offer a diesel variant for mid or expensive cars, but Maruti doesn't offer any diesel variants. Why is that? That brings us to part 3. Before the Volkswagen incident, Maruti used to get diesel engines from Fiat and used to pay a lot of royalties for it. But after the BS6 jump, Fiat said they can't change the engine this fast, so Maruti said, Ekla chalo. They invested 1000 crores on developing a diesel engine, but because of some design issues, it didn't work and they quit the diesel engine idea and said people don't want diesel engines anymore. So did the jump from BS4 to BS6 and reducing the entry-level diesel cars solved India's pollution? Yes, this is India now. Diesel cars market share went from 55% in 2012 to 19% by 2021, but the number of total vehicles went up. And after all this, the diesel engine didn't die completely. You can still get a diesel car if you want. You only have to pay more than the petrol and CNG base models. This brings us to our final question. Are you looking to switch vehicles, or are you okay with the fruity in your vehicle? Let me know in the comments. I respond to everyone.